Hey, Don Deary here. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hey, we're out on a job site out here in Savanah, Missouri, and wanted to share with you. Our motto is take the clay away. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what we're doing here and how we're doing it. As you can see, there's Fernando, and Fernando is excavating this foundation down to the footing, and you can see the footing right down there at the bottom. And basically what we're doing is we're taking the soil from the footing, we're putting it into the back of our vehicle, and then we're hauling the clay away. Because, you know, we talked about foundation walls failing, and the number one reasons that foundations wall fail in Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas, Savanah, St. Joe, I don't care where you're at, is because of the clay soil. And when the clay soil expands, it pushes on the foundation. So what you're seeing here, you've got a water line that's going in through the foundation wall, and this wall we're literally going to have to cut the water line to actually pull the wall back, because the water line is actually pinched as it goes through the foundation. As you look up into here, I want to show you, this is the foundation, and that's the seal plate, and you can see all that insulation. Well, that's what should be inside your house, not on the outside of your house. So basically what's happening here, this wall is moved in almost 3 to 4 inches because of the hydrostatic pressure that the clay pushed on it. You can see the crack in the foundation right there. You can see right there. Hey Sadie, hi Sadie. Again, this is Don Deary with KC Waterproofing. And you'll see over here,
right there too, you can see that the wall, how it's coming in.
We're at Fernando.
Right,
can you show us?
Line.
Okay. Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah, right there is where is that where the beam pocket goes through?
Yes,
okay. And it's broke. Look at the big crack in the foundation right there. Wow. And you said it's actually broken the seal plate?
Yes.
Underneath?
You see the crack right there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Fernando's been out here. He's been with me for a long time now. And he's going to show us. I'm going to transfer my phone over to Fernando here for a second so he's going to show you the broken seal plate up above. Here you go, Fernando. Here we go. And you're still on. Go ahead.
Yep. Let me show you guys, so you guys don't wait too much for waiting to come and get the place you're working on your foundation right here.
That's the seal plate, right?
That is the seal plate. It's broke right there. Right here, it's also like 5 inches come in the wall. This is the anchors right here, and the bottom we're gonna lay some drain tile, and it's gonna bring the water all the way to this corner, and also it's gonna go underneath to the footing, and it's gonna tie to the pump. And the pump is gonna pump the water out like 10 feet away from the house.
Okay, that's how you're going to get rid of the exterior water?
Yes.
Okay,
Sir.
nice. Thank you, Fernando. So what Fernando's talking about doing, they're actually going to, once they get everything excavated, and you can see here, you know, during the excavation, we keep things very clean. Very little dirt on the lawn, very little stuff going on there. You can see that the excavation area is kept fairly clean. You can see here that they've driven 4 anchors from the inside all the way to the outside. And these anchors are going to assist us in pulling the actual wall back. And like Fernando said, this wall is in over 5 inches. And folks, I mean, this is one of those things that happens over a slow period of time. You know, it's kind of like you don't walk outside and you don't look at your foundation every day. But what ends up happening is when you have a water issue, or you have a gutter issue, or you have a drainage issue, you're just constantly putting that pressure on the foundation wall like we've got here. And then all of a sudden you've got a wall that's in 5 inches, and you're excavating the outside just to get the wall pulled back and get it stabilized. You can see these are our anchor plates down in the trench here. And this is a patented earth anchor system that is used to help hold the foundation into place. We also have a helical anchor system that we use. This is just one of our types. We don't fit everybody in the same box. We have different systems for different problems. You can see our anchor holes out here that they've dug last week and they've backfilled. They've also got some holes right next to the house that they'll be waterproofing. But see, the great thing about this is what we're going to do. You can see that other big crack in the foundation. So typically when you've got a house that's bowing or a wall that's bowing, you're going to see these cracks on your outside corner. You're going to see horizontal cracks inside. You're going to see a diagonal crack in your foundation. And when you see those, that's the time to call KC Waterproofing, because here's what happens. It's easier to stabilize a house when it's just moved in 1 to 2 inches. It's much harder, a lot more work, and a lot more money for you when we have to go in and excavate the outside of a home and, you know, do this full system. So what's going to happen here, once Fernando gets the front dug, they're going to set 4 more anchors on the front of the house, and then they're actually going to lift the house. We're going to pull the wall back to plumb, which I guarantee it will be very close to plumb. And once we get it pulled back, then we're going to use a wire grinding wheel, and we actually clean this entire foundation. There won't be any dirt, there won't be anything on this wall. And all the cracks will be sealed. Everything will be completely sealed with epoxy as far as cracks. All the holes will be sealed, the wall ties will be broken off the outside, and then we apply a commercial grade waterproofing membrane over the outside of the foundation. And once we do that, then we have an insulation board that goes over the top of that to protect it during the backfill. These all get filled back in, new drain tile, walls pulled back, and then this, instead of dirt, we backfill with 100% of 3/4 inch clean rock. And what that's going to do for us, that's going to give us superior drainage. Rock actually weighs about 100 pounds per lineal foot. Clay soil only weighs 75 pounds per lineal foot, but when clay soil is wet, it weighs over 150 pounds per lineal foot. The nice thing about having the gravel up against the foundation is the gravel, it doesn't change. So it's not expanding and contracting back and forth all the time. And that's why we use gravel. See, new drain tiles going in. You can see the plywood for the yard. We back to make sure that we don't do any damage to your structure. See, Fernando is very precise in his digging. We're taking out the old drain tile. You can see the tree roots. And that's another thing, you know, when people put trees right up against your houses, you're doing your house a disservice. Also, you're going to cost yourselves a lot of money in the long run. You can see right here, look at these tree roots. And you can see over here, you see there's no tree. There's no tree around me. You see, there's no tree. There's one way in the backyard. There's none here, none around me. One right up here in the front. But do you see these big tree roots? These big tree roots here on the ground, those are all from those trees. Look at this tree root. This is what trees do, is they grow where water is. And they're going to grow right next to the foundation, so that's what starts to push your foundation in. Look at all the roots that you see on this bank here. So basically what you've got is you've got tree roots causing the problem. You've got clay soil that when it gets wet expands and causes a problem. And you've got all that happening at one time, and it just creates that perfect storm. So hey, thank you so much for watching today. I like to bring you a little bit of education along with a little presentation of what our company does. We're KC Waterproofing. I've been doing this for over 32 years now this year, and I've got the privilege of working with some of the best guys. There's Vic. Hey Vic, how's it going? And Fernando in the truck. Alejandro's down in the basement working. Sorry, I can't take you into the basement today. The connection is not real good, so I don't want to lose you. But hey, if you have any questions, my email address is don@kcwaterproofing.com. I'd love to take your questions. If you want me to show you something that I can help you with, or you've got questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll get out on a job when we see it. I'll take a picture, I'll do a video, and And this is Don Deary again, going to sign off for today. If you have any questions, be sure to check us out at kcwaterproofing.com, live from Savannah.